Could really use another hand here.
You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag.
Say hello to everybody. Oh, nice dirty pots. What are we doing today? Alrighty, better go take some hydraulic lines off. Should take the starter out of the Mac too. Can't do either of those right, or can't bring them there right now because they're closed. It's 4 o'clock, so new video, which you guys are watching. Keeping the daily content. So we'll see if I can make it to the 14th. The 14th will be 6 months of consecutive daily uploads to you guys, which is, it's a lot. I'm proud of it, but yeah, everything needs a wash. I got 2 blown hydraulic lines up there, so gotta figure those out and gotta take the starter out of the Mac because the Mac starter's bad. This is more a priority. Should trace them back and see, because at some point in the next few, probably within the next week, I'm going to start hauling manure. It's actually pretty nice up here. So I got 2 blown hydraulic lines. I don't remember which one's which, but you can see some of them don't have a lot of life left in them. They're all cracked and abused, and that's a freaking bee. I forgot. We're gonna be nursing. This pipe leaks a lot. Oh. Yeah. So they broke all these hoses up into sections, which makes it easier that you can just change little bits of it. I think that's why they probably did that. So this one here is my up-down nurse function. Or no, my pivot. My rotate one. So it's got a huge split through somewhere here. I think it's right there. Yeah, right there. Huge split. Okay, so there's one, and I'm thinking my other one is this one, but I'm not really sure. But this one needs to be replaced either way. Yeah, definitely weathered. Yeah, so I'm taking this line off, which it's spinning, but it's not spinning. So I think this is definitely my problem one. And then, I think it's right in here, we'll find it. Yeah, it's in 2 pieces right there. So, that is my issue. I gotta work on getting in between here cleaned up better. So, this one looks to go all the way back. And that's the last of the really bad ones up here. That one ain't great, but it's not bad. Oh, yep, we're in 2 pieces. Right, yep, 2 pieces. So that was definitely our 2 split ones. So that one's longer. We got a long one and we got a short one. And that will, other than this pipe, which we got to figure that out. We got to do that, because we are probably going to nurse some. Hey, what are you doing? So one of these lines closes or goes from spread to nurse, which I put it in nurse when we're going on the road so we don't spread it out, because, you know, yeah, that gets the cops called on you when bicycles tell you that they attacked them. And then the other one goes to the function of rotating this, the nurse boom. But I should see what we can do about that nurse boom. Hopefully it dries out enough and I don't have to nurse anything. I'll just put the tractor to the wet spots and I'll stay in the dryer. I'll finish getting these lines out. Yeah, that one's good. Plenty of life left in it. Could really use another hand here. Pull this one down through these hoops. Okay, that actually came easier than I thought. Nope. That's it. Well, I don't know if you guys saw anything or what, but that one's off. That one's off. We'll cover this up down here. The other end we can blow it out. We just don't want some dirt in there. Our little hose protector guard here. That was easy. Just gotta get some made up and yeah. Then this will be back running. White truck. I'm trying to think. White truck should be good to run. Yeah, that shouldn't have any issues. We got some things I'd like to do with it, but should be good to run. We got to rebuild the piston there. That's a winter project. So I guess I'll get into the Mac once I get these all cleaned up. Half of one project done. So if we do two halves of two different projects, does that make a full project done? Just asking. But Mac starter. That's the issue. Don't mind the dirty cab. It got parked in the driveway and left there. So never got blown out. Yep. I think I blew off some of it. But the good thing with the Mac. What do we got in here? We got some towels, we got some water, we got glass cleaner. Clearly it needs some glass cleaner. I got one of my chains. I just gotta say, boy, I'm glad we got our corn done and we're not battling with what I see going on in New York. A lot in New York. Very wet conditions. So everybody in the past, well, not everybody, a lot of comments in the past videos of us stuck, oh, this, that. I don't think some of you understand how wet it is. So we got lucky that we got off our corn when we did, and we didn't get more rain and more struggle, and we're lucky we're on sandy soil, because there's some people that they're still battling, and there's choppers stuck, and there's dump wagons stuck, and there's big articulate stuck. So yeah, but with this, we'll take the engine cover off, the rear engine cover, I guess. I'm gonna need two hands, aren't I? And then from there, yeah, I need two hands. There we go. So I'll take that one off. That comes out, and then the motor's right there. So I can reach down and take the starter out, and I'll bring it up to Chelmsford Electric, have them rebuild it, and then this will live to fight another day. Yeah. So, the starter is right there. So there's a bunch of corn on the motor. We got some oil. Oil's normal. It's an old motor. Someday we'll get this freshened up. Got all the wires unhooked, which is always good. I got an oil leak back here. Well, the breather tube, the rubber hoses seems junk. So as it's breathing, instead of, it's got blow by, it's an old motor. Instead of blowing by and going to the ground, it's just dripping up top here. So we're gonna have to find a new rubber hose for that, because that's why the whole back of this motor on either side is damp from oil. So I'd rather have it drip on down the breather, because old motors do that. What's the saying? If it's not leaking, I think it's a Detroit thing, ain't it? Or is it a... Yeah, I think it's a Detroit thing. If it ain't leaking oil, then there's no oil in it. Somebody tell me. But I'll get these 3 bolts out. I'll have to clean this starter up so it's not a mess when I bring it over to them. And drop this and the hoses off in the morning, and then we'll be checking things off the projects. Because we'll probably end up chopping some more grass, because it does have growth in the next few days. The next week looks good. So stuff's going to keep growing. 70-degree days, sunny. It's wet enough to grow anything. But, alrighty.
Okay, lift it in the back. I go lift it to the hole here. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Almost out, almost out. Okay, keep going. I got it, my friend.
Okay, I'll come on.
There you go.
It's a heavy one. Woo!
It's like a heavy. And it's got a lot of oil.
There's a line up on the top that goes to the breather, and it's disconnected. That's why the oil is
why the oil there.
dripping.
Okay, I go clean it up. I can mix my feet.
Yeah, do that one load, and then tomorrow go out back. And
Yeah.
I'll drop this stuff off the...
Towel there.
Yeah, and then back. Dang, that's pretty oily. I'll get this carried over, clean it up, and when we're done with this project, I'll pick up my fake grass that we lay on. Hopefully they'll be able to rebuild this tomorrow. I'm sure it's been quite a while since it last got rebuilt. You see it needs ground wire right there too. So them guys are good. We'll do that. We'll go Chelmsford Electric tomorrow morning. We'll load this up and go to JPM tomorrow morning, and then we'll get into work. So appreciate you guys watching along. A little bit of wrenching. I did just order a blower, the fan blower, hydraulic motor, and a coupler. Ordered them from Granger. See how this works out. Supposed to be here what's today? Wednesday? Yeah, today is Wednesday. Supposed to be here tomorrow or Friday. Francisco's going to keep hauling manure. He did 15 loads today, so that's pretty good. Everything across the road. And then he's going to do out back. And then hopefully it dries out some. I can throw the semi together and we'll get some manure hauled, and we'll disc it in, and then we'll seed into it for cover crop. So we got to get manure hauled either way. We're going to haul manure on ground that isn't getting seeded, but the idea is hopefully we'll haul most of it on ground that we're going to seed for right now. If we're going to not seed into it, I'd like to chisel plow it, but I'd like the 75/20 back together, which update on that, there is no update. I know there's some people in the comments that say I should go find somebody that knows 75/20s. I don't know. There's not that many old timers out there left that know a lot about these things. I do talk to quite a few people on them. Really, what I got to do is take the blade off, look up through the service port and see what's going on inside there, or split it apart. So stuff happens. I probably put together something wrong. First time I've ever had that Ford split. Transmissions? Yeah, I know what I'm doing on that. So I'm confident in a lot of this stuff. You do learn by doing. So I'm not that worried. I just got to get some time to dive into it, pop the blade off, whatnot like that. My face must be dirty. So sorry, I'm holding you all over the place too. Well, alrighty, appreciate you guys watching, liking, subscribing, commenting, telling me what I'm doing wrong, giving me pointers. Yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.